Yeah. What's
Yep,
good?
yep,
What's
yep.
good? You already know the vibes. You already know what type of time it is, man. We back with the
Yes,
Rated
sir.
Honch Pregame show, man. It's been a minute. We've been off. We've been on. You know, we light skinned. We be all over the place. But we back, baby. Yo, Ray, what's up with it?
You already know what time it is, man.
Yeah,
You already
yeah,
know what
yeah.
time it is, man. Rated Hunch back at it. People been waiting for it. But here we are. Here we are. That man Honcho came out the hermit and the hermit house and pulled up on us. What we got going on?
Hey, man, we chilling, man. I think it's week 7, man. We got the dirty birds. We got them dirty eagles, man. We gotta shut them down. You already
You said
know
we
the
got the
vibes.
dirty birds.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
You're gonna
for
have to hit
sure,
him with
for
that bow
sure.
and arrow, boy. Hopefully Max Crosby get back there on Hurts.
Yeah, but shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I think we already 50 plus in the chat already, man. So shout out to R
Yeah.
Vega, shout out to Fresno County Watchdog, Ryan's in the building, Sebastian Yerb, Michelle is always riding through. That's what it is. Ray Love is in the building. Las Vegas Raiders DJ, what's good? What's good? Ephraim was good. Keith Brown was good. Boogie was good. Jesse's in the building. I always want to say George, but damn, it'd be looking like Jorge sometimes.
Yeah,
But
you look
George is
like
in the
Jorge.
building. Yeah, what's good? What's good? But yo, before we get started, man, special day is the 24th. So yo, we got to give a big birthday shout out, man, to Lil Honch. Lil Honch just turned 11 today, man. So you know he doing big things, man. Maybe we'll get a little appearance, a little cameo from him when he done doing whatever he doing over there. But yeah, everybody in the chat, man, go wish my boy Lil Honch a happy birthday, man.
Man, that 101.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So where you want to go with this, man? I feel like me and you ain't really conversed on the tube in a minute, man.
No, it's been a while, but there's plenty to talk about. Trust me, plenty to talk about because, especially like we were just talking about right before we hopped on, man. Might as well just get right into it. The injury report for both teams.
Yeah,
hop right into it. You know what I mean? And like you were saying, we got a special player that we're all very fond of that might not be making the game.
Derek Carr.
Hell no! If that was the case, shit, we probably wouldn't even pulled up.
Yeah, I'd have been out. I'd have been MIA again, bro.
I would have been out the game too. Shit.
That's what's up. But yeah, so we don't got. So it's been announced. It's been official that on the inactive list today will be our star tight end Darren Waller. I'm sure you guys have already heard. If you haven't heard, Darren Waller is definitely out for today. So I mean, I'm gonna just go ahead and start it off like this, man. Ray, what kind of impact do you think that's going to have on the game with a guy like Darren Waller not going today for us?
It's going to be interesting because you got to think they were game planning, right? They're game planning for Waller most definitely being there, and then all of a sudden, kind of a surprise to myself as a Raider fan is he not playing in the game. You know, it kind of just seems sudden for me, and so it's going to be interesting how they come out and play us now that he's not going to be in the game. Maybe they could play a little bit safer defense. So they don't have to have a guy bracketing or playing over the top, double coverage on Waller. Maybe, you know what I mean? I don't really know how the defenses go about it too much because also you got to think we have Ruggs that can really take it deep. So sometimes they can't just bracket and double team Waller. So it's going to be interesting to see. Morrow's going to have his chance to step up. I believe we activated Matt Bushman. So he'll come up as well. Who else is injured at the tight end position? Is Derek Carrier still out? Let me see.
I think he's been out, right? I don't think he's back yet. I don't think he's back. I think he's out. And for everybody asking, it looks like Darren Waller has an ankle injury, man. And we all know how those things can linger. He might have been dealing with it for a minute now, and now it's just a time where they say, look, we got the bye week next week. There's no reason to push it. I believe we have a bye week next week.
So courtesy of Raider Scouts, everybody know. Tight end Darren Waller out. Nathan Peterman, Peyton Barber, Amik Robertson, Malcolm Kuntz, and Jackson Barton.
Yeah.
So that's.
And I think Carrier is done for the year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So Carrier. So we got Matt Bushman right now.
Yeah. And we got Morrow. I mean, we got Moreau. I'm good with that. I'm good with Moreau. And you know what it is. And you know what it is too, is like there's two things, right? There's two things that come to mind for me is that no matter who the tight end is, if you're sending a tight end down the middle of the field, the safety has to respect it. I mean, it's the NFL. Yeah. It's not Pop Warner, right? Like you got to respect the guy taking over the middle of the field, and that's always going to free up our outside guys like Edwards and Ruggs, and that's what's been happening in the beginning of the season right now. But I also think it gives our offense a chance to expand the playbook a little more now, where it's like you don't have to force those 20, 25 plays at Darren Waller. Now you get to spread the ball around and have an even more dynamic offense, because now you're not predicated on trying to, I got to get Waller involved, I got to establish him early, and now you can just kind of play even more free football and just spread the ball whoever you want to give it to. If they're open, give them a shot, I don't like the idea of him not Derek Carr not having his safety blanket, but at the end of the day, man, we have so many weapons on the offensive side of the ball, and I think it's very important for us to start seeing what we got, man. And I'm kind of excited. I'm not excited for Darren Waller to be hurt, but I'm excited to see how this offense is going to respond with the play calling and the running and the balance of what's going to go on within the play calling. So I'm excited to see what happens, man.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna have to open up, because looking at the depth chart right now, it looks like we only have 2 tight ends.
Yeah.
So no more. So basically, no more than 3 tight end sets unless we put a lineman in.
Man, I ain't mad about that.
Yeah, most definitely. I already knew you were gonna say that.
I ain't mad about
it looks like
that.
Carson Monroe and Matt Bushman at the tight end spot right now, which, like you were kind of saying, which I believe you were kind of saying, is that means we're just gonna open it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
If you don't have the tight ends, you're gonna have to put the receivers in there, and it's really gonna be interesting, man. We might have 2 running back sets or something like that out of the shotgun a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens, man, because we've only got a chance to see 1 week worth of Carr and Olsen alone, right? We only got to see 1 week, and that right there, I know we're 4-2. I know everybody's hyped, we're ready to go, but at the same time, I got to see us really solidify ourselves with the win. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, for me, thinking about last week, is like there was so much emotion, so much going on, that we don't really know if that was legitimate. Like personally, that's what I think. That's just how I'm thinking of it. Like, we don't know if that's legitimate. The way we came out and played last week. One, it was a division rival. We're familiar with them. We played them many times. And like I said, so much emotion and drama going on. So I really want to see us with that continuity and continue to do that week in and week out. And we should be able to do it against this Eagles team. And
absolutely. I mean, with shout out to Docs, man. I see Docs in the chat, man. What's good with it, my boy? As far as this game, regardless if we had Waller or not, we would have to establish the run game. We got to run the ball. I mean, we know the back end of the Eagles defense is pretty solid, in my opinion. I mean, they're not world beaters, but I think they're going to be a little better than Denver was. They just play a little better, in my opinion. But we got to run the ball. We got to be able to run the ball inside the tackles. Got to be able to just run the ball, period. So I think whether Waller was there or not, we still have to establish the run. And I think now it puts a little more emphasis on getting the run established. And I think we'll be okay, man. If there was a game where it was like we could rest Waller, to me, this Eagles game is that kind of game. I'm not that concerned. I respect what they got going on. I'm not that concerned with their defense being able to stop us, because our offense is not built around just Darren Waller anymore. I mean, Derek Carr has shown time and time again this season that he'll let that thing fly and give anybody a shot. You know what I mean? So I still like the matchup for us. I think it's a good matchup for us. I think this is a game where we can establish the run, should be able to establish the run, and then open it up later on and get downfield shots. So even though not having Darren Waller hurts, I don't know if it's going to make a difference in this game.
No, I totally agree. We at the beginning of the season, we was always hyping about how we had four receivers with over 200 yards. Carr in one game hit about 6 different targets plus. So I'm not really too worried about it. And not to take anything away from Waller himself, because I know Waller's a great tight end. We all know that. But this season just hasn't been as good as past as what it seems like, just the way it's been starting off. And I'm not saying that because it's due to his play. It's just because we have so many different weapons now. We see Ruggs has already got so many yards that he did last year. We're not even halfway through the season type stuff, right? So this is just kind of the things that we're going to start to see develop and happen.
Yeah, and as far as the comments you made about not knowing if last week was real or was it a fluke or not, I mean, at the end of the day, if we want to be a playoff team, you got to be able to string along wins. And you got to be able to win 2-3 games in a row, 4 games in a row. If you're a good team, like now, if you're just a solid team and you want to skate by, you could win 2 games here, a game there, 2 games here. But if you really want to be legitimate contenders, you got to be able to string along 3-4 games at a time. And this would be a big game for us to get into the win column again on back-to-back weeks. But I think the whole idea of we're better without Gruden, we gotta kind of fall back on that narrative, because we saw Gruden through 5 games. Well, Let's give the new regime 5 games, and then we can make that evaluation. I do think that we played confident. I do think we played a little free. And I want to ask you about the comments that Jacobs made about the atmosphere on the sideline, about there not being any anxiety and kind of nobody screaming and cursing at the refs. It seemed to me that Jacobs and Gruden had a really good relationship. Are people looking at that too much and reading too much into that, kind of saying he was taking shots at Gruden? Or what did you take from those comments that he was making?
Well, I just want to say shout out to the chat, man. Raider Dangerfield in the building was good with you, man. JD was good with it. Lopez was good with it. Jose in the building. Job, Fresno County. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, as far as that, I think people just reading into it too much. Okay. It's just obviously it's going to be different. We know what Gruden is. We know how Gruden works, how he operates. We know he'd be screaming on the sidelines. I mean, I even posted on my Instagram when he was screaming at the referees. You know what I mean? Because, he was turning into Chucky type stuff. And of course it's going to feel different when he's not there. That's just how it is. That's how the vibe is. It was different when you wasn't here. You feel me? The vibe wasn't the same. You know what I mean? Someone wasn't up here screaming, yelling, So it obviously is going to be different. You know what I mean? So I think people might be reading into it a little bit too much. But at the end of the day, we still got to play football. You know what I mean?
That's valid.
The fact that Cart and this regime already it's been together. Gruden brought this regime together. Only one person is gone, and it's the person that brought them together. They all know each other. They're all familiar with each other. Nothing really is going to change too much, So I think we should be all right. People were just kind of reading into it a little bit too much.
I think it was the way he kind of said it too. He was kind of laughing and shit. People looked at it like, oh, he's taking shots. Shout out to Keith Brown. Appreciate the super. How y'all feel about Amik being out today? Well, damn, he looked like he was out last week. So, I mean, I try to tell y'all, man, when everybody was killing David Arnett and y'all wanted Amik Robertson, look, they're both flawed in different ways, right? Amik might be size and physicality, and Arnett might be mentality, right? But at the end of the day, they're both 3rd and 4th DBs for a reason, man. That's just what it is. About him being out today, I don't think that's going to make a big difference, especially if Faison can play, or Faison, however you pronounce his name, because I thought he played really well in the times that he was in there. And I mean, when you look at the receivers that Philly has, they're not the guys that I'm super worried about. I mean, I think Devontae is good and all that, but they're not guys that I'm like, wow, we got some matchup issues, especially when you still got Casey Hayward on the other side of the ball. You still got Nate Hobbs playing in the inside in the nickel. You still got Abram over there, and then you still got my man Trayvon Merrick. I think defense. I think the secondary is more of a unit type of vibe when it comes to playing and scheming. It's got to be a unit. Yeah, you can have one guy that's weak on the corner as long as the safety that's over the top can help him out. And I think that's what we got going on today, is the fact that as long as you still got your anchor in the back end, which is going to be Abram and Merrick, I think no matter who you plug in there at corner, we'll be okay. I mean, this is a defense that gives up big plays anyway, no matter who the cornerback is on that side of the field. Even Mullen was giving up big plays. So I just think the difference is today we just got to be able to come in and make tackles. And I don't think us missing Amik is going to be that big of a deal, honestly.
No, I totally agree, because last week it kind of looked like our defense took a little step forward when he, came out. So I'll just be honest and say that I like Amik, though. I do like Amik Robertson. Let's see what happens. Give him some time and see if he comes back. That's all I really got to say about it, man. I was kind of hoping, I got to see what happened last week, because it's like, did he get pulled out because of injury, or they just saying it? You know what I mean? He got an oblique like Leatherwood.
That shit. Between Casey Hayward being really good and Amik replacing Arnett, it still all revolves around Arnett for me. So it'd be hard when I'm watching. I don't be happy when Amik get burnt, but I'll be like, I try to tell y'all.
Most definitely. It just seems like we do need, if anything, when you take a step back, without it being like, okay, I like Amik, you like Arnett, that we need somebody that's going to solidify that 3rd spot at the end of the day. That's what it looks like. You know what I mean? Mullen, most definitely. I do like Mullen. He's definitely a good number 2. And hopefully Fashion, or however you say his name.
It got to be Faison, right? Faison or some shit like that.
Isn't it like Facy and then S? Like, I don't know. But
I ain't see all them letters.
Shit, once I seen the scene there, I was like, hold up. How do you say this? But yeah, I think he's pretty solid though, man. I like him. I like Teamer. I know I said that before about Teamer, but although Teamer went to IR, I believe.
Yeah, he
correct me if
got
I'm
banged
wrong,
up.
but I do like the DB core that Gus Bradley's been bringing in. Those guys that just been out there.
Yeah,
So,
I agree, man. I agree.
I'm not too mad at that. But we
at the end of the day, like I said, man, you're talking about your third or fourth corner, whether it was Arnett or Amik, you're gonna have a drop off in production. And I just feel like if you go around the NFL, there aren't NFL teams that just have 2 number 1s at corner or even 2 number 2s at corner. Like there's always gonna be a corner on one side of the field that's just not that good. That's just how it is in the NFL, man. There's more wide receivers than there is cornerbacks in the starting lineup. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, there's going to be a matchup somewhere that some team is going to take advantage of. But as far as Amik, I mean, I'm not too worried about him not being there, especially against a game like this. I do think we might miss his tackling ability when Hurts might break the pocket and break containment because he can definitely come up and tackle. But at the end of the day, man, Hayward can tackle, Abram can tackle, Merrick has shown he can come up and make a tackle, and we all know that Nate Hobbs will tackle anything moving. So, so I think we'll be okay on that back end today.
Yeah, most definitely, man. And it's just interesting though. Let's just while we're on the defense. I just noticed. So we got Damon Arnett on IR, Roderick Teamer, Trayvon Mullen, Nicholas Morrow, Javin White, and Gerald McCoy. So we have some quality players on that IR right now, man. It just makes you think how much better would we be if we had those guys. But at the same time, the only player I'm kind of looking forward to is outside of Trayvon Mullen, which we know, of course, is the linebackers Javin White and Nicholas Morrow that we have not seen yet. And we're about to go into the bye week, which is week 8.
I mean,
halfway through the season. When are they supposed to be coming back?
I don't think Morrow's coming back.
Okay.
Before I get into that, shout out to JD. Appreciate the super. Amik got the fight, but not the height. Damn. The story of my life. Ain't that a bitch? Appreciate the super, man. But when you talk about the thing about Javin White is you got to ask yourself that what it really comes down to is Javin White better than Corey Littleton, or as I call him, Little to Nothing. I don't know, because where do you see Javin White fitting in even when he comes back? Who does he play in front of?
I can see him coming. I can see him coming in and playing.
Or just that fourth guy in instead of Kwiatkowski. You would have Javin White coming in.
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure where you would play him because Gus Bradley, I don't really understand how he chooses which linebacker plays at which time. I'll be honest. I can't really figure that out. I can't figure out. All right, Nick Kwiatkowski went in. Why did Nick Kwiatkowski go in at this time? Or why is Littleton still in? Or Denzel Perryman? I don't really understand how he puts his linebackers where they are at a specific time. But Javin White, I feel like there's plenty of KJ Wright. We've seen him get burnt easily on some weak ass route to a running back. At least Javin White, I feel like would be able to keep up with that. That right there would have been a spot where I'd rather have Javin White. And another thing is, a lot of times I feel like Gus Bradley puts 3 linebackers in, but he really wants another big DB. He really don't want 3 linebackers. And I feel like Javin White's that guy. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm kind of just interested to see how he would play, how he would fit into a regular season, not the preseason, of course, not practice or anything like that in the offseason, what we've seen. I would just be interested to see how he fits in during the regular season.
But that's the funny thing is it's almost still an enigma because all we could judge him off of is how he looked in the preseason against guys that weren't that damn good. And I thought Amik looked really good. We thought Tanner Muse looked really good. Yep. And, when push came to shove, you realize, okay, that's not the level that they can play to against the one. So it's just such a little sample size. And the thing with Corey Littleton is that even though some people kill Corey Littleton, I don't kill Corey Littleton. I think Corey Littleton is a good football player.
So do I.
I just think that people don't understand how difficult it is or how much assignments that each one of these players have. To us, it's see ball, tackle ball, right? See gap, fill gap. It's not that simple, man. There's so many checks that are going on and running back to you, running back away, full back away, zip motion, belly motion. There's so many different things that are going on that they have to process in a blink of an eye, man. So it's for the most part, Corey Littleton always seems to be near the play, which tells me that mentally he knows what to do. It's just a matter of him being in position or not being in position. And I think you can't substitute that with athleticism and things like that. To play linebacker, especially outside linebacker, you have to know exactly what you need to do at all times. And I think Corey Littleton, for the most part, looks like that to me. He just sometimes needs to break down and tackle better. But for the most part, I think Corey Littleton is is somebody that might not be as easily replaced as many people think he is.
No, I think Littleton's been balling. That's my personal opinion. I've seen some people say like maybe we need to trade him or get rid of him. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna say who, but man, I think Littleton's been playing well, and I think we should keep him. The thing with this defense, one thing that I have noticed is that they push a lot to the linebackers. It's on the linebackers to make it. You know what I mean? The linebacker needs to be there to fill that gap and make that tackle. A lot of the times, I feel like these defensive linemen are just there to kind of plug up certain spots and then let the linebacker make the play. That's what I think. That's kind of why I feel like, for instance, Denzel Perryman, he got so many tackles because he's, you know what I mean? That's what the defense is. Everything's going to get led right to him. It's going to get led to Littleton. So if you see Littleton, okay, he misses a tackle, but he gets 11 tackles. You know what I mean? So you're not going to make every single play. You know, if you have 11 tackles, that's you stacking them up. You have 2 pass deflections. It's like, damn, how many plays do you have to make in order to overcome that 1-2 missed tackle? You know what I mean? Especially when the ball is always going to the linebackers.
Exactly.
And it's great because in the past, our safeties were leading our team in tackles. Like, how many years in a row was the safety leading team in the tackles? That's not a good thing. Now we finally have 2 linebackers that are leading our team in tackles.
Well, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you what, and another thing people need to understand about the scheme that Gus Bradley runs in terms of Corey Littleton is that we play a lot of cover 3. Everybody says that. We play cover 3. We play cover 3. Well, if you know we play cover 3, then why don't y'all know that the outside backers have to flatten cover 3, which means that he's technically going to be playing pass first, which is why he's going to be out of position a lot of times when it comes to defending the run. And this is why you see Perryman on a lot of tackles, because in cover 3, Perryman is still the center of the defense, whereas the outside backers are usually going flat, and then they're coming in to play run second, honestly. So that's why he's always going to be in tough positions, because if you're going to the flat first, you're kind of looking over your shoulder back at the play. Then you have to turn, realign, and come down and either scrape, fill, or spill. And it's just not as easy as some people think, right? Like Perryman is easier because he's squared up with everything. He's just going gap to gap to gap, scraping, filling, funneling, spilling, whatever it is he has to do. He's not usually in pass coverage. And when you see Perryman in pass coverage, you see he looks a lot different. So it's almost like those outside backers are playing pass first, and it takes different angles to get to those running backs who are not just telling you exactly where they're going. Sometimes you look at the lineman, if that's your read as an outside backer, you have influence pulls where they might pull a certain way, even though they're not running that way, to kind of hold the backers there. So I just think it's a tough position for those outside backers in that scheme to kind of be there on run support right away.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, we just broke it down for the whole chat right now. If y'all don't understand that I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to
tell you.
But I'll be honest, man. Our linebacker core does look solid, though. At the end of the day, our linebacker core looks solid. And they're going to have to step up big time this week, especially with Jalen Hurts running around, doing everything that he does. And if we could jump right into it, man, and talk about Jalen Hurts. But before we do, I wanted to touch on something about the Raiders while we're on the defense, is their red zone defense. The red zone defense right now, man, we are ranked 30th in red zone defense, giving up 12 touchdowns on 14 attempts.
That's awful.
What's your thoughts on that as far as those stats?
Well, I would like to well, first, for everybody in the chat that wants to know about Waller, it's an ankle. He has an ankle injury. We don't know the extent of it, but it has been determined that he's not going to play today. As far as the red zone defense,
and hit the like button, y'all. All y'all gotta do is hit the like button. Run it up. Let's go.
For sure. And as far as that red zone defense, I would like to, if it was possible, to look a little deeper into it and see how many of those touchdowns are passes versus how many of those touchdowns are runs.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, what it comes down to is that we don't really have a goal line package. Right, like it's not like most teams that come in and have a goal line where they're bringing in the big dogs. Right, we kind of play with our base defense down there in the red zone, and it does create a lot of holes for quarterbacks to be able to throw the ball into. So I would like to know if those red zones were from the 20 or the 19, or if they're from the 5 or the 3. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I just think we play a little too loose, a little too cautious in the red zone, where it's like we're trying to stop everything instead of just taking away something for sure. We don't take away the run, and we don't take away the pass. We're just kind of playing base defense to cover everything. I would like to see the Raiders say, okay, look, we're going to definitely take away the run here and force you to beat us with your receivers and with your quarterback. And I think we would have a little more success doing that. You can't prevent everything. Yeah. You got to just stop one thing and then hope to rally around the next thing. But I just think they give a little too much. They play a little too soft, a little too cushion for me when they get to that end, to that side of the field, in my opinion.
Now, just to add to that stat, like I said, we're currently 30th in red zone defense. And the Eagles are coming into this game ranked 7th in the red zone offense. So we're going to have to really be prepared, especially with Jalen Hurts moving outside of the pocket. You know he's going to get some runs. They're going to do some RPOs. They're going to, he's going to take off with the ball. We're going to have to definitely be prepared for that.
Most teams that do well in the red zone probably have somewhat of an athletic quarterback.
Yeah, most definitely.
It just adds another dynamic to things.
Most definitely. And we've seen a little something when we played the Bears. We played the Bears. We've seen them. They got the move in fields. We know week one who we played. And I wanted to talk about that a little bit. How important was those first two games to get those dubs? Because right now the Ravens only got one L.
Yeah, I mean, and I tell you what, man. I tell you what, we had this conversation: is Lamar Jackson elite? And I said he was. I think it's time for people to start understanding that boy is that boy different. Yeah. I think it was really important for us, but we both kind of talked about it that we were catching the Ravens at the right time. Yeah. Because we knew John Gruden does very well the opening few games of the season, and that we caught them at the right time because now they're in stride right now and they got some things clicking. And you saw what they did to the Chargers, and you saw what the Chargers did to us. So obviously they're not the same team we played week one. I always think it's important to be able to get deposits on victories that you can put in your back pocket and down the road they come in. Like you don't have to re-win those games. You get 3-4 in the beginning of the season, they're going to be there at the end of the season for you. So I thought it was huge for us to pick up wins against the Ravens and the Dolphins like that in the beginning of the season, because towards the end of the season, you talk about injuries, you talk about other things going on. It's hard to make up all those games, man. And when you talk about the AFC kind of stacked the way ours is stacked, especially in the West, it's like every one of those wins is going to be so crucial this year. So I think it was very, very important for us to pick up some of those wins early, for sure.
Most definitely. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and move on, man, to the Eagles' offensive side of the ball. I want to talk about that a little bit because I know as far as like the Eagles fans are screaming right now that they need to run the ball. They keep saying, give the ball to Miles Sanders, because I guess in their previous weeks, they haven't been really giving the ball to Miles Sanders. And, we're susceptible to the run game.
Yes.
We just touched on the red zone defense. Now it's the run defense, right? Yeah. The run defense is how many yards we've been giving up per game in the rush defense. And I think it's about
like 130.
Like 120, 130, which is too much, obviously.
Yeah.
Because on offense, for us personally, we're not rushing. We're rushing for like 80 yards a game. I don't even know. Maybe if that. Yeah. So we definitely got to stop their run game. How are we going to figure that out when we got some things going on with our defensive tackle room?
I mean, that's the thing, though. I don't think Gus Bradley is worried about necessarily stopping the run. It's just
because we're currently ranked 28th against the run right now.
Yeah, but overall defense, we probably 16, 17.
Yeah.
Right. So it's kind of like it's not really killing. It kills us in the sense of it might take possessions away from the offense. It's killing us in the sense of our defense on the field too long, which might also add to why we suck in the red zone. Is like, shit, they might just be tired at that point. 15, 16 play drives. Damn, that's a long time for the defense to be on the field. But I just think that as long as you don't get beat with the pass and the run, it's okay to be slacking in one area, right? You know what I'm saying? Like if we win the special teams matchup to field position and we win the passing matchups and don't give up a lot of passing yards, which the Raiders to me haven't been getting up a lot of passing yards this season. No. I think you can't sell out and stop the run, because the more you try to sell out to stop the run, then you open up things downfield. And I think the Raiders just want to play with keeping everything in front of us. Keep everything in front of us. And I think I see Watch Raiders saying run gaps, close them up. Yeah, that's right. You would think that makes a lot of sense, but the defense we play, it's kind of hard to fill the gaps when your linebackers are in pass coverage. Yeah. And that's what's happening. The linebackers are in pass coverage, and they usually have a single running back, and you don't have any linebackers filling those C gaps, and that's what's going to happen to us all day. So the linebackers and DBs are always going to be late to stop the run. If we don't get there with our front four, then it's going to be a 5-6 yard game. But at the end of the day, I don't know if the Raiders are actually concerned with stopping the run, because it hasn't really killed them to this point.
Yeah. No, most definitely. I mean, I agree to a certain extent. Saying it hasn't killed us because I think it all adds up at the end of the day. But the fact that, like you were saying, our pass defense right now is currently ranked, passing touchdowns is ranked 8th in the NFL,
Yeah.
10th in yards. So we're looking pretty good as far as the pass goes. And like everybody says, you can't take away the fact that everybody says it's a passing league, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think about, because currently our division rival and the Chiefs are playing the Titans.
Struggling.
It's not looking,
Struggling.
it's looking ugly.
Yeah. I
But the
wonder if
fact that
everybody.
we cannot stop the run, how would you feel if we had to go into the wild card playing a team like the Titans that is just built like that, or the Browns, who we have to play later this year, and we have to play then? Which obviously the Browns, they have a lot of injuries going on. Chubb is out. I know that because he's on my fantasy team, unfortunately, and I think Kareem Hunt went down as well.
Yeah.
So that's top 2 running backs that they went down. Shit, Mayfield wasn't playing. They got Jarvis Landry, I believe, was out.
I wish we was playing the Browns next week.
I wish we was playing the Browns last week. Shit, or this past week. They still won. I think they still won. Whoever they played.
Denver
Oh
is the most overrated defense I ever seen.
Ever.
And I overrated them too. Shit, I thought they was gonna be good.
No, it's crazy because didn't they beat the Vikings? Didn't Patrick Surtain pick off
the first game of the season
and take it to the house? Like the fact, and it's just crazy to me because I don't want to get too far off topic. You know what I mean? I'm going down a rabbit hole right now, but it's like they beat the Vikings. The Vikings aren't looking too bad. And if people will say Kirk Cousins is this and that and Ryan Tannehill, but I don't hear them people no more. I don't hear them people saying anything no more about them being better than Carr. It's just funny to me. But I don't want to go too far down a rabbit hole because that was the defense that Kirk played, and we seen what Carr did to that defense. So let's not. We don't gotta go down that route.
But so your question was about if we had to play the Titans in the first round of the playoffs. If it was me, I would sell out. I would sell out to stop Derrick Henry. But at the end of the day, it's almost like, okay, we'll let Derrick Henry do what he do. But we don't let Julio, we don't let AJ, we don't let anybody else beat us.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to weigh it out, man. What I would do is I wouldn't necessarily change my defensive philosophy. Yeah. I would just change the look. I would just change the front. I would probably start with more people in the, because the Titans don't spread you out that much. They play that smash mouth style of football. Yep. And I feel like I would bring more players into the box. And I would still run my cover 3 from it, but I wouldn't make it look so obvious that it's cover 3. I might come out with 2 safeties high, and then during cadence, I would bring a safety down into the box, and that way I'm still getting my 7-8 man front. I would just disguise it a little bit different. So that way, whatever they was watching on film the whole year, they can't just come out and just pick us apart with stuff they want to do. I might kind of force them to change plays at the line and get them into their second and third looks. And that way, once you get their offense switching plays and thinking differently and trying to figure out what we're doing, then you're taking something away from them. You're getting them out of their rhythm. And I think that might just be the small difference that you need in order to win those type of games. So I wouldn't necessarily change anything I do if I played the Titans. I would just change the way it looked while I was doing it.
Yeah, but what do you think about it being Todd Downing? Think about that, man. Think about that, though. Hold on. Let's take a moment let's take a moment for that to settle real quick, because you know damn well that, what was it, 2017?
Yeah,
he took over, and boy, he was here for a year, and then the very next year he was gone.
Yeah.
So It would be interesting if we went back and then that offense ended up doing some things.
Don't even speak like that. Don't even speak like that, bro.
I'm saying because they was out because they whooping the Chiefs right now. They are putting them.
But we know the Chiefs is susceptible to teams like that. Like look, at the end of the day, you want to beat the Chiefs, just be tougher than them.
Yeah.
Be tougher than them because they run around with that flamboyant style and pretty boys and all that fly shit. Well, that fly shit go out the window when tough guys come around. I'm telling you right now. And when you punch the loudest one right in the face, which is Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes, that shit looks different, man. That shit looks different. So if you want to beat the Chiefs, just be tougher than them. That's it. Be tougher.
Most definitely.
Yeah, somebody call you Chance.
I mean, someone call me Chance every freaking week. Someone call me Chance the Rapper. I'm like, yo, y'all got to get out of here.
Oh shit.
Y'all killing me right now. Ain't no damn Chance the Rapper. But yo, Yo, we over 250 deep, and we got how many likes we got? Is that
250?
What?
My joint say we over 300
we over
deep.
300. We over 300 deep, and we got 155 likes. Hit the like button.
Run them likes.
Run them likes. Run it up real quick. I gotta see this thing move. Before I say another word about some damn football, y'all. Y'all killing me right now. What is y'all?
Motherfucker, we on my channel.
That means Honch talking the whole time. Shit.
That's mad funny, bro.
That's most definitely, man. Yeah. It's definitely time to read the beanie. God damn.
Yeah. Run it up.
But let's hop back into it, man. The Eagles defense, you worried about that Eagles defense at all, though? I know you touched on it a little bit, but come on, let's be honest. Right now, the Eagles defense is ranked. Oh, hold up. Oh, damn, hold up.
What?
Eagles defense in passing yards is ranked 5th.
I told you that. They secondary is mad good.
But they 21st in touchdowns and passing touchdowns. So they probably pretty decent and stop. I don't know. I wonder what that is. Maybe they just susceptible to the run. Let's look at their run defense real quick. In yards, they're 28th, and in touchdowns, they're 15th. So they're giving up a lot of rushing yards, but they're not giving up a lot of pass yards. So does that mean people are running the ball down the field and passing it in the end zone?
Yes,
like, what is
that? Yes. I think that.
So what the hell we gonna do? We don't run.
Jacobs is gonna have a good day, man.
He's gonna have a good day. Yeah. Oh shit. Jacobs gonna have a good day. These over-unders gonna be interesting. If Jacobs having a good day, this is gonna be interesting right here.
I think Jacobs is gonna have a good day. I mean, shit, he looked pretty damn good last week, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, what about Drake?
I thought Drake looked good too.
He looked like he was getting utilized pretty well.
I agree. So let's see. When you look at who the Eagles have played so far, they lost to the Steelers. Oh no, that's preseason. My bad. Let me get to the regular
week season. 1. We got the Falcons week 1 for the Eagles.
All right, so they smoked the Falcons.
Yep.
Right, and then they lost to who? They lose to the Cowboys. Niners. They lost to the Niners. They got smoked by the Cowboys.
Oof.
They got beat by the Chiefs. Right.
Yeah. Back-to-back games. So back-to-back games.
They gave a 40. They gave a 40 back-to-back games. And they played the Panthers and snuck by them. And then they gave up 28 to the Bucks. So when you think about their pass defense being good, I mean, you got to respect it. I mean, the Cowboys is pretty potent. The Chiefs fucked them up though, but the Bucks got Tom Brady. So I mean, they faced some decent quarterbacks.
Hold on. So okay, yep, for sure.
So when you talk about their run defense, pretty good. They haven't really faced a real dynamic running back yet. Honestly, in my opinion.
What about Tampa? Tampa got some solid running backs. So does Dallas.
Yeah, but not like, I don't know, man.
Not like powerhouse run teams.
Yeah.
Not like the Browns.
Not a Jacobs. They haven't seen a Jacobs yet.
Yeah, most definitely.
They haven't seen a Jacobs. You know what I mean?
Let's look at this. I want to look at something, though. They haven't given up a 300-yard game yet in the past.
No, that's going to end today.
Yeah. Their defense has not given up 300 yards in the passing game. The closest was last week by Tom Brady. He threw for 297, and then Mahomes threw for 271, and Dak threw for 220. So that's right there is going to be interesting.
Well, but those teams don't use their pass game like their run game the way we do. And I think
hold up. The most rushing yards they given up was 200, and that was to the Chiefs. And then the Cowboys got 160 on them.
Yeah, but I mean, when you talk about, let me get this super chat first. Hey, Jesus, appreciate it. Are y'all brothers because y'all look like twins? Anyway, how do you feel about this game, even without Waller, and who's the X factor? I'm gonna leave that up there because we'll get to that. But the reason why I think that Derek Carr is gonna have a good day today throwing the ball, despite what their stats are, is that I believe Anthony Harris isn't playing. Right, Anthony Harris is one of their starting safeties, I believe. He's not playing, so I mean, they're gonna have somebody in there who wasn't in there. So I think that when you talk about Derek Carr and what he's going to be looking at on film this whole week and what plays they're going to put together, I'm sure they knew Waller wasn't going to play way before we knew. But they don't put that information out there because it helps the other team game plan for him not being there. So I don't think they're going to put that information out. I think they know what to scheme up. I think they know who to target. And the thing about Derek Carr to me is like he plans the work and then works the plan. He doesn't change it from what he doesn't. He lets his eyes tell him what he sees and he trusts it. And that's the bottom line. And I think Derek Carr watching film, he's put together the plan. Now he's going to go work the plan, and that's that. He knows exactly who to target, when to target them, when they like to blitz, when they like to show press and not press. And I think we're just going to be well prepared for this game offensively. And I think Derek Carr is going to just find the spots. And he's going to get it to his receivers. And I just think they're going to. I think they're going to be rolling. And as far as them stopping the run, I just don't see that shit happening. They're not stopping the run. I don't see that shit happening.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. I really want to see this run game get the you know what I mean, turning the wheel, because I feel like we haven't seen like a dominant run offense yet. We haven't seen that. Not even dominant. I wouldn't even say dominant. We just haven't seen a consistent run game yet, I feel like.
Yeah. Our run game has been subpar, to say the least.
Because if I go look at Jacob's stats, man, I feel like I know he has not got a 100-yard rushing game this year.
I think he might only have like 300 yards on the season, bro.
Yeah, and I don't even think he's had like an 80-yard rushing game this year.
I said that motherfucker was gonna run for 1,500 yards this year.
That boy said, yeah, one extra game, he gonna stack it up.
But he missed like 2 games, bro.
No, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I know you ain't. You ain't never trying to hear shit.
But man, all right, we get to the super chat though, man. Are we brothers? I mean, we're all Raider fans. That makes us all brothers, right? Yes, sir. So as far as twins, I don't know about twins. I don't know about
twins. Nothing alike.
Like John Abrams said, I ain't that ugly when he was talking about marriage. Anyway, how do y'all feel about this game, even without Waller, and who's the X factor? You go ahead and take that one, man. I mean, we talked about how we feel about Waller. We talked about it. Go ahead.
I don't think Waller missing today is a big deal, in my opinion, versus this scheme and this team, this matchup for us. I think we'll be okay. I think the only thing it might change is the fact that, like Rick said, you're not going to see as much bracket coverage, and you might not see as many receivers getting open downfield with him being a decoy. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you send Foster across the middle of the field, they got to respect it. And if they don't respect it, it's going to be a big game. You've seen him have games in the past few years ago against the Colts. You've seen him last year. I forget who he played. It might have been the Colts last year too that he had a pretty decent game against. And you see that he can catch the ball, he can block, he can run after catch. So he's somebody you got to respect if he comes across the middle in the post. If you send a post down the middle instead of seam right behind it, I mean, the safety's gonna have to make a decision where they want to go. And if he chooses wrong, it's gonna be a touchdown, regardless if it's Waller or Morrow. So I'm okay with that. I think the X factor today, if you're talking in regards of Waller being out, I think the X factor today is going to be Hunter Renfrow. I mean, I think he probably like benefits the most from Waller not being there is because he's going to get a lot of the under routes, a lot of the routes across the middle, a lot of the shallow routes, a lot of the dump off routes, safety routes, check down routes. He's going to get a lot more looks without Waller being there. So I would think Hunter Renfrow probably benefits the most. And for that, I would have to say he's going to be the X factor in today's game.
No, that's a good one right there. Yeah, I can't really disagree with that one, man. I mean, if I had to choose, I would just say who's the X factor. I mean, I'll just say Foster Moreau, man. I'll just say Foster Moreau. Waller's out. Moreau has to step up. He has to be that guy. Also, Matt Bushman has to step up. I feel like we're not going to completely go away from having at least 2 tight ends on the field. We're not going to completely just have only one tight end the whole game. Yeah. So he's going to have to step up and do something.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the only reason why I wouldn't say Moreau is the X factors, because he's going to have to also take those blocking responsibilities that Waller would have had. So it might limit his targets.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens, man. Maybe Matt Bushman ends up coming up doing something. And I know people will say, oh, he just came out to practice. He ain't going to do nothing, this and the third. You just don't know, man. Last week, Drake got 2 touchdowns. Yeah. Drake has been quiet all year. And all of a sudden, he goes out and gets 2 touchdowns. Waller goes down. Matt Bushman's going to have to come up. Everybody else, we got about 3 tight ends injured. Or I want to say 3. So we're going to have to see, man. We're going to have to see.
Fucking get rid of Deuce, man. Deuce got these motherfuckers hurt all the time, yo.
I don't know what he feeding them. I don't know. He putting some.
I don't know what he's doing, but he looked like he take HGH right into his neck.
That boy crazy. That boy got the pro hormones on speed dial.
Yo, that shit look crazy, bro.
He probably been taking that since high school. That's why he ain't growing. He told us. Know that shit fuck with your bones.
That shit look crazy. I don't know how he's still on the team, but his pop, I don't even know if that was my pops, I'd probably be like, nah, son, y'all did my pops dirty. I'm out, yo.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about it because you see him right there on the sidelines, you know what I mean, looking all short and stubby, and it's like, yo, your dad ain't even there. Like, why you even Like, bro, you still pulling up. Like, dog, you still pulling up. Like, I don't know. That's kind of cold, but
yeah. I don't know.
At the end of the day, I guess it's still his job.
I don't think as a dad, I wouldn't want my son to not have a job that he loves just because they did me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like my son Louis automatically be like, nah, son, we both out. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, everybody knows, like, oh, that's his son. That's a Gruden. Like, motherfucker, that's Gruden.
Like, yeah, like he's cut from that same cloth.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He looks like he talks just like his dad.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. I mean, I don't know. That is funny though. It's funny at the end of the day, but let him do his thing. That's still his job. He still has a job to do.
Yo, and what do you think about Gruden saying like one day the truth will come out? Like, what do you think he didn't write them shits, them emails?
What do you mean one day the truth will come out? What did he say?
I think that's what he said. I seen it on like IG. It was like a quote. He said the truth will come out.
What?
Like, bro,
I didn't see that.
You sent those emails, bro. Like, what do you mean the truth will come out? Maybe other people was in it too. I don't know.
Oh, okay, Sports Illustrated, John Gruden, truth will come out.
Well, I don't know what that means.
Washington, it says John Gruden, the truth will come out. Washington might hope not.
Well, his brother played over there. That's why his brother coaching over there is why I said I think he took the bullet for everybody. Is like, because if I don't step down, they might dig even more and see what my brother was doing over there. So let me just fall back. You know what I'm saying? Rudy GT.
So he said,
yeah, Ray, let me get the super off, bro. Let me pay the bills. Let me get my super off.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see the super, yeah.
Damn. Yo, Ray don't give a fuck. Hey, yo, Rudy GT, appreciate the super, man. Today is National Derek Carr Day, Raider Nation for life. Is it?
October 24th? What the hell? I didn't know that.
We just making shit up, but hey, when you put a super in there, it must be true. Fuck it.
Yeah. Appreciate the super chat. I thought it was National Tight End Day.
He says National Derek Carr Day. There's no way the nation would give Derek Carr a day, bro. Nobody like him but us.
No, facts.
Nobody like
with
him
a Super
but
Bowl.
us.
Motherfuckers talk about he did a Trent Dilfer thing or some shit.
Who did?
I was saying if Derek Carr ever won a Super Bowl, they'd be like, yeah, he just did a Trent
I know
Dilfer
that's
thing.
the sad part. They'll always give the credit to a different reason why we win, and it won't be Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Oh well, man.
Ravens might take an L today to the Bengals. That's interesting right there.
I tried to tell y'all before the season. Remember me and you, Ray? We talked. I said, I think the Bengals is gonna be sneaky, bro.
Yeah.
Because I love Burrow, man. I think Burrow's the real deal, and Chase is just a dog, man.
Yeah, Chase out there not giving a shit.
Chase is a dog.
Yo, that man did not give a shit about what anybody had to say in the offseason, in the preseason. Nothing.
Him out there balling, bro.
That boy said, I'm going to drop every pass to make him think I can't catch.
Yo, shout out to the 350 plus in the chat, man. Make sure you hit them likes. Make sure you sub to Ray's channel. Make sure you follow him on Instagram, man, Twitter, whatever the shit he got on. He on all kind of shit. I don't know where he at, but wherever he at,
everywhere, man.
Yeah, follow him on that
subscribe to the OnlyFans, the whole shit, man.
Oh shit, I ain't co-signing that. I'm fucking blocking this motherfucker.
Oh shit. It's you get private film studies.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. You gotta promote that shit on your own page. YouTube.
I only promote that on Honch page, man.
YouTube gonna shut my shit down, bro.
Hell no, just because of that, they gonna promote it. Shit.
That's crazy. Burrow just threw a horrible pick. That shit happens, man. I wish some people here could go play quarterback for like a good week, man, and see how hard that shit is.
How stressful it is.
It's you know what it is, because a lot of it has to do with anticipation, and you're throwing to spots that your receivers are going to get to before the defense gets there. And it's like, bro, even now at my age now, sometimes in high school practice, I'll go play quarterback for the scout team against our first defense. I won't tell them this shit, but sometimes I'll be like, oh, them motherfuckers had me fooled. Like, I thought he was wide open. Like, it moves around so differently, man, that we watch football from a bird's eye view on TV. We're not looking at it from field level where all these pieces are moving around in front of us and shit. It's hard, man. It's hard.
Most definitely.
JR65, appreciate the super. Chiefs taking a fat L with them crumbling gives us a chance to take the West. It's Raiders versus Chargers for AFC West. I mean, it's super early.
early. I mean, it's early, but I'll be honest. We have to get through that midseason meltdown. Like, we've seen our team be 6-3, 6-3, 6-2, whatever the case may be.
6-3 and 6-4 back-to-back years.
Yeah. So with that right there, it's like, yo, we have to get through a midseason meltdown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We don't want to get. We don't want to get through a midseason meltdown. We want to avoid a midseason meltdown.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we have to be like, okay, say we come out of this game with a dub. Say we do. We end up being 5-2.
Yeah.
We can't turn around and end up being fucking 7-6. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Whatever. Like,
I don't think 10 games are gonna get it done, because even as bad as the Chiefs look right now, I still think they're a 10-win team, 10, 11 wins. I really believe that. So
hell no.
You don't think so?
Hell no. You out your damn mind right now.
Bro, they'll be 3-4 after this game.
They're gonna be 3-4.
3-4.
That's 3-4.
So if they're a 10-win team, they can lose 3 more games. They could go 10-7. You don't think the Chiefs are a 10-7 team? Stop. They gonna beat. They got
the Giants. So hold up. They got the Packers. They got the Packers. They got the Chiefs. They got us twice.
No, they don't got the Chiefs. They are the Chiefs.
I mean the Chiefs, the Packers, the Cowboys.
Okay.
The Cowboys, the Chargers, Steelers, and the Bengals.
They also got the Broncos twice, right? Did they play them yet?
Yeah, they got I didn't. I just named the teams that might beat them. I didn't name.
I
didn't name the Broncos.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Dallas. Dallas is known to choke. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Dallas. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the Bengals. I mean, look, man, they're struggling right now, but they got the pedigree, bro. They got championship pedigree, and that shit reveals itself when times get tough. And I'm just not ready to close the book on them.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I agree because, like you said, they're a good team. Like, at the end of the day, they're still a good team. They've been there before. They've been to the top. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They got a good coach. They got a good quality coach.
Yes.
And their coach is known to come out of a bye week. I think he's undefeated still to this day coming out of a bye week. So, after their bye week, they might just take off.
You never know, man. They got they got the players in the building. They just got to put it together. Whatever the reason is, good teams figure it out, man. That's what makes good teams good teams. Nobody was going to go undefeated. I'm just saying, this is a team that I'm not closing the book on yet and saying, they're out of the race. They're not out of the race because we're one game removed from looking like absolute dog shit. And we were out of the race. And now all of a sudden you beat the Broncos and we're back in the race. It's like, so it's still early, man. It's still early. But shout out to Mike Hawk. Appreciate the super. He's saying they done. He said KC is done, man. Amazing Blue. Appreciate the super. Jacob's going off today. Yo, Honcho, Big Blue. Yeah, you should know the vibes. Michigan, baby, number 6 in the country. We coming through. Ohio State. We about to smack, y'all. But yeah, that's my man's. Amazing Blue. What up?
Man, yeah, it's gonna be interesting though with the Chiefs to see how it unfolds because we still got them. We haven't played the Chiefs yet, and I think that's gonna be a pivotal game because it's prime time. The first week we played them, or the first time we play them this year, is gonna be a primetime game.
Yeah,
November 14th. I don't know if that is Monday Night Football. I think that's Monday Night Football.
Got to be a primetime game.
Yeah, I think that's Monday Night Football. So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna
be. And when we play the Chiefs, I mean that's gonna be.
Oh, Mahomes is hurt.
Mahomes is hurt.
Mahomes down.
Damn, did I say 10 wins?
Shit, well, who's the back? Who's their backup? Henny still?
They said Mahomes. Hey, give him Mariota, motherfucker. Damn, man. I wouldn't want to beat the Chiefs if they don't have
Mahomes. Like, it ain't the same.
I want to beat them because it's gonna be one of those games where you fight your big brother for the first time when you the same size as him. Your whole life he been bigger than you. Now you find it the same size. So now it's time to see, was he beating you up just because he was bigger or is he just tougher? And now we're gonna figure that shit out when we play the Chiefs. That's what I want to see, yo.
Yeah, it's gonna be I mean, this year's obviously different, man. This year's obviously different. You got the Chiefs at the bottom right now. You got. I mean,
the Chiefs at the bottom, but they better than the Broncos, bro.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Let's see what happens.
The Broncos is so ass, bro.
Let's see what happens. Any given Sunday.
Chase Daniels is the backup for the Chiefs, I think.
Oh, straight Garbo. All right, let's get to some over-unders, though, man. It's about time.
All right, hold on. Let me get my
over-unders.
Let me get my pen.
Notepad, get the pen, get the brain.
Let me get my shit right.
Whatever you got to do, get the strap. Whatever you got to do, Honcho, get ready.
Hold me accountable. Hey, King. Somebody bring me a pencil in there. Bring me a pencil in there. Oh, give me my backpack.
Get ready for the over-unders, chat. Chat gang, get over. Y'all know what time it is. We do the over-unders every single time. Y'all gonna have to engage. Let us know what y'all think.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready, bro. Bless you. Bless you. My man got allergies and shit.
Now it's storming out here, man. We woke up at like 6 in the morning because a tree, big old thing of a tree fell, hit the side of the house, broke the trampoline. Trampoline's all snapped, looking like a spider now.
On your shit?
Like, damn. Yeah, right in my backyard. It's like it just looked like you look out the window. It looked like it's a jungle. It looked like you're in the Jungle Book, and it started taking over the house. Like all the
that shit sound like a regular backyard in Jersey.
I bet it does, because y'all be having it's hurricane season, ain't it? But y'all be having some crazy shit out there.
No, we be having those nor'easters, yo. We be having those nor'easters. That snow and hail and wind.
Yeah. No, I used to live. I used to live in North Carolina, so I'm already knowing, bro.
Yeah.
I was in.
But y'all get
hurricanes. Hurricane Matthew.
That's what I was about to say. Y'all get hurricanes.
Yeah, the snow, all that stuff, man. It was wild. But I mean, Cali, y'all. So you don't gotta stay safe and nothing like that. Cali, you don't gotta worry about the water out here. Shit.
Oh, I gotta put my black jersey on for sure. Nah, I ain't wear the black jersey last game. I wore that tight ass white Derek Carr jersey.
That boy was trying to show off them muscles.
I ain't trying to show off shit.
He tried to wear a white. He tried to beat Derek Carr, show off them arm muscles. He tried to wear the tiny white. He tried to act like he really got shoulder pads on to show it off the muscles. He get the smaller jersey.
Hey, you the one that be in the gym every day, not me. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Man, I don't even be lifting weights like that.
We can tell.
I be in that Muay Thai now, bro. I be in that Muay Thai striking. Yeah.
We say he don't be lifting weights, motherfucker. We ain't surprised. Yo, Robert said,
I'll kick the shit out of somebody now. I ain't throwing no more punches, bro.
Yo, Ray, shut the fuck up. Gotta beat the super. Yo, shout out to Robin for the Superman, Raider for life. Now, as long as Michigan has the same coach, y'all gonna lose. Go Bucks. Oh man, disgust me.
That boy got that light skin sunlight on his face. He got the sunshines in the picture.
Yeah. He tried to use the light and the natural lighting for his new profile pic. Hey, appreciate the Superman, but we definitely beating Ohio State this year. We definitely beating Ohio State, yo. But yeah, let's get to these over-unders.
I don't know how y'all be doing college football, man. I cannot stand college football, man. This joint be annoying me so bad. What's Alabama doing? Are they number one still? Or?
They lost, bro. They lost. I mean, Alabama is like shit. Alabama got like the most NFL players ever, bro. Like every year.
Yeah. Easy.
Like the fact that they had Mac Jones, Tua, and Hurts on the same team is just like crazy, bro. It's
every running crazy. Back. Every wide
receiver. They had Ruggs, Waddle, Devontae, and Jerry Jeudy on the same team. Like that's sick, bro.
Yeah,
that's sick.
But it's crazy because I feel like they weren't even like that dominant. Like I remember way back in the day, the Canes.
Yeah,
them boys was ruthless. Them boys was crazy. That Florida, that Miami team, I was like, holy.
Well, that's because Miami team like broke the mold on how you play football. Like nobody was really playing football that fast and that physical yet. Now we see it so much. It's kind of hard to look super dominant, especially in the SEC where every team has a stud quarterback and a stud wideout and receivers or running backs. So it's kind of hard these days to stand out like the Hurricanes used to. But damn, those teams were fire, bro.
Yeah, the only that's the thing though. You have to be part of a certain generation to actually know about those guys because you have to watch them in the NFL.
Yeah,
you have to watch those guys transpire from the college to the NFL and be like, "Holy shit, this is what the Canes had." Like, Clinton
and they was just like that.
You know what I mean?
They was just like that in college. Like, it wasn't like once they got to the
NFL.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, they was NFL players already.
Yes, bro. Y'all from Sacramento, California, yo. Nah, I ain't from South Carolina. Y'all crazy as hell.
He do talk like he's from country though. I will say that. You do got a little country vibe to you, like you laid back and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm from Sac though. I'm from Sacramento, California. I just lived out on the East Coast, North Carolina. I don't know if people consider that the East Coast, Southeast. I don't know what people consider that shit.
No,
but I've been to the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, so. I'm so narrow-minded. The East Coast to me is New Jersey and New York. That's it.
Those two little tiny colonies.
Yeah, because like Maryland to me and Virginia, that shit is the DMV. We don't call it. That's not like the East Coast.
No, I feel you. What do they call it? The tri? I don't want to mistake, but the tri-state or
Well, the tri-state is like New York, Connecticut, Jersey, Delaware type shit. But then Maryland, Virginia, Delaware is like the DMV type shit. And then North and South Carolina to me is the country.
Yeah.
That shit the country.
No, it's country. That's country for Kelly. Yeah.
That shit country as shit.
Yeah. No, I've been up there where you at though, man. And I went to it wasn't Rhode Island. It was what's the other place?
Staten Island?
No, Rhode Island, and then there's another state like right next to Canada, I think. But boy, I mean, I was the only black person out there. I was like, yo, Maine. It was Maine.
Oh shit!
I was like,
yo, first of all, you can't talk about I was out where you be at and then talk about fucking Maine. I ain't never been to Maine.
Yo, honestly, bro, you gotta think about it. Cali is like the size of all those states put together.
No, Raid is so disrespectful. The son said I be where you be at, and then said I was the only black person there. Where you think I be at?
Yeah, your boy be in the suburbs up there. I thought you said he was in the suburbs of Jersey. Ain't that Maine?
Yeah, no, Maine is like states away, bro. Like, what?
bro, y'all states are so small. Y'all states are so goddamn small, bro. It's like literally going from one out here. It's like going from one city to the next city. It's like going from Sacramento to San Francisco.
Yeah, we be out here. We be covering.
That's why the states are so. There's like 13 states in 2 feet over there.
Yeah,
you go from New York to Jersey, and it's like, damn, I'm in the same place. I'm in a different state. Nah,
he said I'd be where y'all be at, and then said Maine.
That's all the same to me, man.
Yeah, get the fucking over-unders going, man.
Let's go. No, I've been in New York and Jersey and all that before, though. All right, let's get it. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
It's time. We getting warm.
Make sure you answer the questions in the chat. We got 15 minutes left, man, until game time. Well,
15
technically 30 minutes.
Let's go. I'm gonna have to switch. I'm not doing the 2.5. I'm not doing the 2.5. I was thinking about doing the 2.5. I'm like, that's too easy. I feel like, man. I like to. You can't. I like to make it difficult.
You give me questions that there's no right answer to. That's what you do.
That's the best questions. So let's get it. Carr passing touchdowns. 2 passing touchdowns. What are we doing? Over under.
And there's no push, right?
No. Hell no, there ain't no push. Over 2 passing touchdowns. Over.
Yep.
Okay, this man Honcho already starting because I know he said something about Jacobs doing good. This Jacob.
We're gonna have to score 50 points.
Hold on. Jacobs, 2 rushing touchdowns. Over under. Under. Okay. Drake, 2 touchdowns. Over under. Overall, 2 touchdowns. Over under.
Under.
Hold on, I'm going too fast. I need to let the chat do their thing. Cause my fault, chat. Because I be trying to put the pressure on Honcho. Y'all know I'm trying to put the pressure on Honcho.
Ain't no such thing. I don't feel pressure.
Nah, you already sweating. I can see it right now. He's dropping down the eyebrow.
Fucking HD cameras. Shit.
Boy, it look like you just got out the sauna. It's too much pressure right now.
Some of y'all need to step your visuals up before you come out here and try to get on the show with Raid and Honch.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's start. Let's slow it down for the chat, man. All right. And give Honcho a chance to breathe because I know he about to pass out from all this pressure. All right. Now Waller out the game. So
yeah,
this is gonna be an interesting one, man. Morrow. Let's go 3 catches over under.
Oh God. I'm gonna go over.
Over for Morrow on 3 catches. That's interesting, man. How do you see him developing more than 3 catches?
I only see him developing more than 3 catches because I think that with Waller being out, they're going to get a lot more attention to Ruggs and Edwards. And I feel like you can sneak Morrow out now. I think you can sneak Morrow out a little bit and he'll get – it's hard to say because I think he'll get 3 catches, but I can't go under 3 because I think it's 3, so I got to go over.
Yeah, okay. A lot of people saying under. The chat saying under.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I see a lot of people saying under right now. Under exactly 3. Someone said exactly 3.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 3, but I'm gonna go over. If I had to bet money, I would go over 3.
Okay. So this one right here isn't an over under, but I'll say who's gonna have more receiving yards, Drake or Morrow?
More receiving yards, Drake or Morrow. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go Moreau.
That boy don't about the pressure, boy.
I'm gonna go Moreau.
That boy said I'm Moreau. Yo, what the chat think? Drake? Oh yeah, chat. Yo, ooh, Drake.
Drake. I know, because you know what it is. Like Raid is like Vegas. He's trying to push you in a certain direction. It seems like the easy answer would be Drake, but when you think about it, it's like, why? Do you even know what kind of defense the Eagles play to where they match up on their running backs or match up on tight ends? Like, no, you have no idea. You're just saying Drake based on what you saw last week. Well, guess what? The Eagles saw that last week too. So you have to feel like it could be close. But shit, I mean, when you scared money don't make no money, so I'm gonna go over.
Nope.
He's gonna have more than Drake.
Dang, we got one more. I see. Oh, Mr. M. Okay. Dang, Drake took that one, but okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see about that.
Look at Watts in here talking about just win the game. The no fun police.
No fun police. Yeah, man. Watts, ain't no way you from LA because everybody in LA like to have fun.
Yeah, watch. I watched one of Watts videos the other day. I guess it was his game breakdown. That shit had me rolling, yo. That shit had me rolling. He said, yo, shout out to somebody in the chat who told me just do a 10-minute video recap. And it was funny to me because I already seen the video was 30 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Watts don't give a damn about the chat, yo.
That man Watts tripping.
That's my man. That shit is funny, though.
All right, now, so as we know, Waller is out. We just said Morrow's gonna have more than 3 catches. So what is it looking like for Matt Bushin? Are we looking like 1 catch over or under?
Under. That motherfucker.
I got over.
Nope. No catches for him.
Bushman gonna have more catches and yards than Morrow. Just wait. Wait for it.
I'm going 0 catches.
0 catches? Oh, you a hater.
I'm going 0 catches for that bug.
That was a 0. That boy a hater. They say under 0 catches, dirt fun.
0 catches, man.
Yeah, dirt fun says 0 catches.
Hey, man.
That man need to change his name to No Fun. Everybody says under. Dang, no love for Bushman. I was trying to show the man some love real quick. Shit.
But look, hey, it just makes it better that if he goes off, then you could be the only one who said it.
Yeah, for real. But if I'm the only one to say it, like, yeah, I told you he sucked. I told you he wasn't going to do this. No. All right, Ruggs. Let's get to Ruggs, man, because we know he's been our playmaker. He's been the dude that's been going out there again. But last week, thing I liked is that we opened up the game with a short pass to him. First play of the game, boom, short pass out to Ruggs. That was a 7-yard gain. I like seeing that because instead of it's almost like a run to me. I see it just as a run. You know he's not going to probably take it to the house, of course. You know what I mean? The whole defense is in front of him, but it still gives you that yardage just to get a drive going instead of just pounding the rock up the gut where you only get freaking 2 yards or Jacobs gets tackled for a loss.
Yeah. So
I like seeing that. So with that being said, Ruggs receptions, 6.5. No, fuck that. 7 receptions over under.
Oh, that's easy. He's not getting 7.
So he under?
Hell yeah. Ruggs is gonna have, I would probably say 4 catches for 96 yards. That's a Ruggs day for me right now. So I'm gonna go under 7 for Ruggs.
Under, over.
Guys, you gotta think he's only averaging like 6 or 7 targets a game. He ain't gonna catch every one of them.
We'll see.
Yeah. Shit, I would like him to.
We'll see. Hopefully he gets some more shit. I think that's just a lot to do to it. Every his yards come from the big plays, obviously, right? So
yeah.
Hopefully we start seeing him work in those.
It also depends.
Catches, you know what I mean?
It also depends how early they get him involved in the game plan. Like you said last week, they got him involved early, but I think he didn't have what he had last week. 4 catches, 5 catches.
Honestly, I'm not even 100% sure what he had last week.
He might only have 4 catches on like 7 targets, honestly. So I can see him.
We got a little bit of time left. Let's go ahead and knock out these ones. Brian Edwards, 3 catches over under.
Over
for Brian Edwards.
Over 3 catches.
Okay.
Over for sure.
Over.
You could book it. Over 3 catches. You could book it.
All right, now 95 yards over under for Ruggs.
Oh, I said 96.
I think you did, yeah.
Oh shit, over 9. Oh god, that's a big number though.
Yeah,
that's a big number because this could easily
over.
be an 83-yard game.
Yeah,
95 yards. I'm going over for Ruggs.
I mean, shit. How many passing touchdowns did you have for Carr? 4, 3, 3.
You said. Oh, you
3.
said two. You said
over
2.
under. So 3. So 3 or more. Okay. Let's switch it over to. Oh, let me finish. The offensive line. Over under 3 penalties for the offensive line.
Fuck that. Over.
He said over. That's painful, bro. That is painful. The fact that we got it. That's painful.
Over, yo.
Over 3. I got to hear what the chat says on this. Mike Nizer, over. VGK, over. Lowrider, over. Raider Black, dang, over. He said that's way easy. Wow. That's punishment, yo.
That's one of the ones where you guess and you don't even care if you're wrong because if you know what I mean? Like,
this man Ryan said over in the first quarter. 3. This man said 3 for Leatherwood.
Yeah, Leatherwood is good for 2.5.
Oh my! That boy said Alex himself be over. He had to use that man first day. That's cold.
He's so horrible, bro. With the
that's I think that man, that's tough. All right, let's get to the defense, yo. Defensive line. 3 sacks, over or under?
It's gonna be tough to get sacks on Jalen Hurts. But see, I want the number 3. That's where you be killing me. I want the number 3.
That's why I gotta do that, man. Because
I can't. So 2.5 would be the best way to say it for me. Then I can just go 3 easily. But since I want 3 and it ain't gonna be less than 3, I gotta go over. Go over.
Over. I mean, the chat agrees. The chat says over. Only person I really see right here is Mike Nizer saying under. Okay, East Bay. James Moore got under.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough spot to be in. 3 is probably the number.
Over 3 sacks, okay. That's interesting.
But you got to remember, if the Raiders get up early in the game and force them to throw a little more than they want to, then that creates more opportunity. So I'm hoping that's
most
the case.
Definitely. And that brings me to a question: is you noticed last week we took the ball first last week, right?
Yep.
We'll say we did. Do you think that was a good idea? And should we continue that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Just because we got the ball first doesn't mean we won the toss.
Yeah,
they might have deferred to us. So I think anytime you get on offense first, I think so. Especially with the defense giving up so many yards and drives that are so long, you don't want your offense just warmed up and now they're just going to be sitting there waiting to get on the field. Like, no, I think you should get out with your offense and run your script, because if you give the ball to them first and they score, it might change how you want to run your first 10 plays. If it's 0-0, then, you get to do what you want to do out the gate and make your adjustments. So I definitely think the Raiders should go on offense first.
Yeah, definitely interesting strategy right there, because I know a lot of people don't want to take the ball opening up the game because they want to get it back at the half. You know what I mean? They'll play those last few 4 to 6 minutes in the second quarter to see how it comes about, and they try to get points and come back.
I don't like feeling like the Raiders have to play from behind, yo. I don't think, even though we get it done, it's stressful football, and I just don't want that for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Longy Raider says they deferred, so appreciate that. All right, let's get to it. Interceptions and pass breakups. 5 over or under?
Oh,
that's interceptions and pass breakups combined. Over, under. What y'all got?
Under.
Okay. Under? Damn.
Under. Because, bro, even if you get 1 pick and 4 pass breakups, bro, that's a lot.
That's a lot of pass breakups, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's a lot. And Jalen Hurts is not Teddy Bridgewater. Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, here we go. Perriman, leading tackler in the NFL. Over, under 10 tackles for Perriman. What we got?
You fucking kidding me? Over.
He's averaging more than 10.
Over, bro. Over.
He's look at him. Look at him. All right. So for the over-under on the sacks, though.
Okay.
You had under. For the.
I went over 3. I went over 3.
Over 3. Okay. So 2 sacks for Crosby. Over. Let me turn this down. 2 sacks for Crosby. Over or under?
Over.
Over 2 sacks. So he's gonna get 3 again. He had 3 last week, so
I just can't see him. I can't see him getting less than 2. So it's like if he gets 2, I feel like, okay, at least I I went with what I thought he was going to do because I think 2 would be the number. So I can't go under 2. I can only go over 2.
I feel like choosing 2 is like choosing 7, but I'll let you do your thing, Hunch. So,
I didn't choose 2.
I
chose 3. Man, fuck this, Ray.
All right, Yannick. Let's get to Yannick, man, because I know I seen your video about him. You know what I mean? We wasting money. Let's see. Is Yannick...
Motherfucker, that was just the title, bro.
I know. I'm just playing. Yannick, though. Yannick. 1 sack over or under?
Over.
Damn. So we having a heyday in the backfield against Hurts. Let's see what happens, man. Hopefully Max Crosby can pull that bow and arrow and knock down an eagle. You feel me? So we'll see what happens.
I think it goes over.
Dang, it's 1 o'clock, man. I think the game starts in 5 minutes.
Nah, I think it's a 4:15 game, though.
It's 15? Quarter after? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to make sure we had enough time for the questions for the 2-minute warning.
Oh, you got that shit? I ain't got the countdown screen.
That's all right. I'll just say as fast as I can.
All right,
but it just turned 1 o'clock. So let's just
all right, let's go.
I got a timer. Hold up.
Fire them off.
I got a timer right here on my.
Oh, it's a 105 game, not 4:15.
Yeah, I got a timer right here.
All right, let's go then. Shit.
Hold up, man. Let me put a shit in.
You know how
I'm doing my own production here, damn it.
We from Jersey, man. Come on now. Come on.
He said we from Jersey.
I think it's mad funny when people say I'm Italian, yo.
Italian?
I don't know where they get that. Like they be like, yo, he's definitely Italian.
I mean, what? No, I don't know. I watch a lot of mob movies. I don't know, man.
No, I don't see it. I wouldn't be accepted. I wouldn't be in the mafioso.
He said I wouldn't be in the mafioso. Yeah, them mob movies, man. Godfather can't top the Godfather. I ain't trying to hear that, huh?
Nah, Godfather is really good. I just don't like how they did Sonny. They did Sonny wrong.
Oh yeah, they took him out.
That was but they hit him with like 800 bullets. He's still trying to crawl out the car. He should just stayed in.
Yeah, for sure. He should have just went to the floorboard.
He should have just stayed in.
I mean, that's what happens when you're the hothead, man. Talking out of terms in the meetings. They caught him slipping. That's what it was about.
I respect it. They went out like a G.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Michael Corleone, though, that guy, though, he's a beast. All right, let's get it. I got the 2-minute warning up.
All right, let's go.
But I'll give him. I'm gonna go like this when it's 30 seconds left. You feel me? Almost like in a UFC fight. All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
First question. Bear with me here, man. Bear with me here. All right. The clock starting in 3, 2, 1. Offense finally scored on their opening drive after an 11-game drought. Do we score on opening drive this game and how?
Yes, I think we get a rushing touchdown on the first drive.
Okay. Is that Jacobs? Who's rushing?
Absolutely. Jacobs scoring on the first drive.
Okay. Opponents are averaging over, we talked about this, 125 rushing yards against us. Will we hold them to less and why?
Absolutely not. I just think when you add the quarterback being able to run the ball, stopping them to under 120 would just be a tough ask. I just don't see it happening.
No, I agree. Definitely with Hurts. And Hurts is their leading rusher right now.
Yeah.
By the way, we are ranked 30th in rushing yards. Will we have a 100-yard rusher this game?
No.
No?
Nope.
Dude, that's cold. That's cold, man.
Nope.
Carr is averaging over 300 yards a game. Will he this game?
Yes.
How many yards? Let's get
I think Carr throws for 322.
322. Okay.
Yep.
Defense is ranked 30th in the red zone. Do we make a stop this game in the red zone?
A stop in the red zone.
Just one single stop. It could be 3 or 4.
I think we'll hold. I think we'll hold them to 3 points on 2 red zone trips. Yes.
Ooh, 2 red zone trips.
Yeah.
That's the most stops we got all season so far. That's a bold prediction right there.
Yep.
How does Desmond Trufant play this game?
He probably plays.
Or let me word it. How does Desmond Trufant grade after this game?
I think on a scale of 1 to 10, he'll be a 6. I think if you're looking at a number grade like PFF, it'll probably be around 59 or 64, somewhere around there.
Okay, 30 seconds left. Alex Leatherwood. Can Alex Leatherwood go without a penalty this game?
No, hell no.
Who will have more rushing yards, Miles Sanders or Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs.
Will our D-line perform better than the Eagles' D-line?
Yes.
Does Hurts rush more yards than Kenyon Drake?
Yes.
Ruggs or Devontae Smith, who has a better game?
Oh, shit. Devontae Smith.
All right. Carr or Hurts with the most total yards?
Carr.
With the most total yards?
Carr.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Last question. Was last week's game a fluke or is this team for real?
I think we're for real. I
We
think we're for real.
There you heard it first. The Las Vegas Raiders are for real in 2000.
Let's go. Let's go. I got all my over-unders right here, man. It's about to be game time. Make sure y'all hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both are at Raider Honcho. Check out RaiderHoncho.com. If we win, we go 40% off. Ray, tell them where they can find you at, man.
Yeah, you already know. YouTube, Raider Tape, Instagram, Raider Tape. Make sure you follow me. Hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Do what you got to do. Hit the like button on this video, most definitely. We was turned up right today. Honcho finally came back. That man is not Italian. Hell no, that man ain't Italian, man. That's a light-skinned brother right there. Yes, sir.
All right, well, shit, man. That's it for another episode, man, of Raider Honch Pregame Show. Appreciate everybody that pulled up, everybody that donated. I will be on at halftime. So just, holla at your boy. You already know the vibes, man. Damn, we out. All right, shit, my bad.